The students of the SLW600, Karibu Sana, welcome to my class. And this is a class regarding the advanced legal theory. In my last class that I did the virtual class, and this class is both blended mode class. Participants, are you hearing me? Could you see my screen?
Yes.
Appreciate. And I told you, when you go to the LST, what is that? LST, Law School of Tanzania, they teach the method which I told you, P-FIRAC and Iraq model. It is not great. I am the pioneer. I am the first person to teach in that model in the UDSM. Otherwise, nobody knows. Of course, they know it, but they don't know the model. They teach in a different way, but they don't say P-FIRAC or Iraq. If you happen to see my question paper in the Law of Torts, Communication Skills for Lawyers, and Private International Law, you see the first question is in P-FIRAC model or the Iraq model, which is a compulsory question. It is not boasting my own pipe. It is the reality. It is a truth. You can ask any one of the teacher or the student, those who are studied or studying now. You ask them, do you know what is the P-FIRAC model? Just ask them and give me the information later. The purpose of it shows the sharpness of a person. And it comes only by practice. Like I told you, if you go on reading the encyclopedia of how to swim, do you think that you learn swimming? But how do you learn the swimming? When you go into the water, then practice it. In the same way, you cannot get that much. Even reading takes its own time. Reading takes its own time to understand it and highlight the things. So use your pencil and read the thing which are material fact, then you write small f, and which are the issue, write I, which are the analysis or application, write there A, and which you feel that is hell, write C. So compile them all at one place in the examination. Because time factor, number one. Number two, understanding. Number three, getting all the things, compiling at one place, and writing also. This is also one of the points. So you become an expert at the instance only when your number of times you do it. Otherwise, your whole time goes only reading. And time is only 3 o'clock, 3 hours. Your 1 hour goes for only one question. Then you are supposed to do how many questions? Sir, we don't know.
3 questions.
Total?
Total 3 questions.
Hapana. HAPANA, Hapana. Capital letter, bold, kati. No underline, no punctuation mark. Please check the paper. Compulsory question is one, which is the first question. Then analytical question is there. Like, analytical question means like this manner. Law of limitation extinguishes the remedy but not the right. Old habits seldom die. Old habits never die. It is one of the commandments. Did I send you a commandment or not? I did not send you. Okay, now I'll send you immediately. There are 10 commandments should be there in my class. And that class, it is a symmetrical Then only I can continue the class. Moisho, your two hands should be on the table. I said two hands, not legs. Appreciate. Because Chini is a movable, immobile property. No, it's the immobile property. It never go. Okay, now come to the point our study is concerned. Time factor, and hence you have to write I, C, A, and F. You have to write it. Then only know F means facts, I means issue, C means conclusion, that is hell, and A means analysis or the application. And not only the same cases which is given over there, not you can add other cases also which are supporting to it. You can add the other cases also which will support your stand. Sir, it is not there, no sir. Okay, it is not there. But you know, for this issue, that case is very much relevant. So you can write even that cases also. Of course, I am not giving the home assignment. Otherwise, I would have give such an assignment where not a single case law is there in the judgment. Not a single case law is there in the judgment. But you have to support your issues with the cases, sections, maxims, if it is a take-home examination. But here, I don't know whether you read it or not. Sir, we read it very long back, sir. Do you know that what is the judgment of that case law? What is the judgment? Whether she is going to win in this case law. But whether she won the case. She did not win the case. The reason is she consumed like a many thing. She is a white elephant. Najwa white elephant. Najwa usijui. White for elephant means always elephant will not be the white. Always is the black. Or a dim color. But not white color. It is a phraseology to convey a special meaning. White elephant means kula, amna kazi. Outcome is zero. When outcome is zero and only devouring and no proportionate work, and such person is called white elephant. So she became a white elephant instead of earning, and she is consuming, giving to their own relatives. To their own relatives over there. Even whatever you give for the expenditure of the monthly, and that expenditure, she buys only quarter, the rest of the things only giving their own relatives. And she became a white elephant, and they said she did not serve it, moreover, to the children also, and hence it is not a matrimonial, and contribution is zero. Whatever that he is given is tosha, but hence he could not get it. That is the outcome of this case law. And how many cases that refer to that case law? I believe that, I think there are some cases are there. To my knowledge, there are some cases are there. But what I want to say now in this class is, first you read the entire case law and find out immediately. I told you, FICA. Pemeni, you write it. Here, this comes to the facts. This comes to the issues. This comes to the analysis. This comes to the conclusion. And you have to read my fast manner. See, if you happen to see that case law, it is, I think, 18 or 35 pages. It is a 35 pages as my knowledge goes. Yes, it's a Bihava. Yeah, this is the case law, Bihava case law, which I am showing here is, it is run into, many, of course, the page nation is not given here. Yeah, it is given, page nation is given. So last page, 32 pages. If I give this much big case law to you, Kufa, you die. So in the examination, I will give 2 pages case law. It's short and sweet. So that you could read it. 2 pages you can read it, because all the 2 pages should be printed one. I print both the sides. I will print both the sides, so it become 1 page. Then question paper 1 page. Means 2 pages. And we will pin it and we give in the examination. So now, that way that we will give in the examination, final examination, the 2 pages case law that you have to read it. That is the full judgment. That is the full judgment. You read it and find out immediately the marks. And the first and foremost in the P-FIRAC model is P. I told you. What the P stands for? What the P stands for? Anyone? Both online and offline. Sir, P stands for parking. Sema? P stands for parking. Is repeated by mine. Online student, can you tell me what is P stands for? Sir, I did not present on that day, sir. Where you gone? Sir, there is a kitchen party. Kitchen party. Najwa, kitchen party. Najwa? What you are saying? Yes. Kitchen party for the male or female? Okay. What about the male? Sir, we went for the Pombe Kunwa. Why? Sir, only one holiday, no, sir. Roaster. Sir, I was present, but I cannot speak because my phone is boo-boo. So here what I want to say is, yeah, by mistakenly that you cut, again you can join it. I can say, get in. Huh? Again you can join it. By mistakenly I did not let you in. Okay, now, P stands for procedure. Procedure or procedure? Spelling is Procedure. How do you pronounce? Procedure. Can I show you how to pronounce procedure? I have the Google software here. You can click it and how it sounds. Procedure. Procedure. Even if you don't know what wording is there. R is silent and D is only procedure. Procedure. So, let us presume it. Procedure or procedure. Okay, D-U-R-E-R. So, here what I want to say, B, is 32, yes, here. In procedure, where you have to write? Katikati, Kulia, Kushoto. Left hand side. You have to write the left hand side. Why? Why left hand side? Why not Katikati? Because it is a side heading. A side heading always left hand side. A side heading always left hand side. What is Katikati? Heading. And Chini. Heading is Ju. Chini. Subheading. Sema? Subheading. Spelling? SUB-HEADING. Heading in the center. Fundamental rule. Heading should be always bold and capital letters. Bold is different, capital letters is different. Bold means B. In the computer, B. Sir, we don't know computer, sir. You don't know computer? No, sir. Because I don't know typing, sir. I use only one finger. One finger use it. Don't use only one finger. Use all the fingers in the beginning. Marmoja kosa. Marapili, Nusukosa. Maratatu, Robokosa. Mara inne, Siokosa. Are you following me? In the beginning, you might have committed a mistakes. Then the mistakes will be half. Then mistakes will be quarter. And after some time, no mistakes at all. Use all your fingers. Use your all fingers. Sir, I'm a left-hander. So? If you are left-hander, you could use only left-hand side fingers. Hapana. Either you are left-hander or right-hander, use all fingers. And use it on that way. So, the side heading always the left-hand side. Fundamental rule. Heading, bold, capital letters, no underline, no punctuation. Subheading, bold, capital letters, no underline, no punctuation. Kati. Clear? Side heading. Always, every first letter should be capital letter of the word except conjunctions, prepositions and articles. Did you understand what I said? Every first letter should be the capital letter of a word except conjunctions, prepositions and articles. Sir, please don't ask what is conjunction. What is conjunction? Can A will join? But coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions are there. But in your understanding, beauty, but, while, they are the conjunctions, and the conjunction never be a capital letter. What is the proposition? The dangerous in the grammar is prepositions. On, off, at, under, above, off, in, out. These are all prepositions. And these never the capital letters. And articles. What is articles? Definite article or indefinite article. An is a indefinite article and the is a definite article. No capital letter. That is what I said. Procedure, sir, only one word is there, no, sir. Then what did you say, sir? Conjunctions, prepositions, and articles. I gave the rule of writing the left-hand side heading. Because when you come for your report, in the LLM, that you are writing the dissertation. In the dissertation, when you write left-hand side, the first one comes introduction, then second one comes background to the problem. When you write the background to the problem, the B should be capital letter. Background is a one word or two word? Anyone? Is it a one word or a two words? Background. Hapana. One word. BACKGROUND. Background. Moja. Only one word. Background. Iliopita, it is a two words. But when a word become a new, we used to keep hyphen in the middle. But when a word becomes very much famous, you remove the hyphen and you join together. Is it clear? So, background to the problem, to infinity. So, no TO2 jointing together. So, no TO2 capital letter T. The article, no capital letter. Background to the problem. Problem P capital letter. That is the reason that I told you side heading should be the first letter of the every word should be the capital letter except conjunctions, prepositions and articles. That is the rule position. Is it clear? Say yes. So procedure on the left hand side, and always again bold. I say bold. Bold means black. In here in the typewriting bold, B is called black. Not bold means capital letters. No. Of course, generally bold letters means capital letters, but that doesn't mean that this bold. Bold means actually this is the wording. Make it block. So bold, then no underline, no punctuation. No underline, no punctuation means after procedure. How many punctuations you know? Do you know how to write it? How to write a comma, how to write full stop, how to write semicolon, how to write colon, how to write obelus, how to write ellipsis. 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 Najwa ellipsis. I told in the class. Sir, you might have told the other people, not to us. No, I told you also. Anyone? 3 dots in horizontal. 3 dots in horizontal means the other things are not necessary. 3 dots you write it. In your quotation, in your definition, in your means other things are not necessary. Again you write the last 2 or 3 words. That is called ellipsis. Only Professor Hussain student can give such an answer. It is an open challenge. It is not boasting. Is it clear? It is an open challenge. You can ask anyone. Only Professor Hussain students do such a thing because he wants to see Sharabaro, my students also like me. That's my intention. Sir, Sharabaro for the male or for female? Yes? Sharabaro for the male or female? Who said? It is a common to everyone. Sharabaro is a word is common to the male or a female, doesn't matter. So, it is a neutral gender. Yeah, Bibian Akilio is there on the online. So I allowed her. So I have to look here, I have to look at you, I have to look many places, otherwise they will be standing on the lobby. Okay, now let us come to the point again. Here what I want to say is the case law name. The case law name should come in the katikati, and one rule is there. Katikati always bold letters, but exception is case law never write bold letters in small letters, but every first letter is a capital letter. For instance, case law name here is Bowater versus Rowley Regis Corporation. I wrote here. So Bowater, V should be not a capital letter, small letter. The old style is V capital letter, versus. Don't write versus, VERSUS. Najwa. Suppose if I say VERSES, that is stanzas, verses in the poem. Jack and Jill went up the hill, verses, 2 verses, 3 verses. But here, VERSUS verses means against. So, small v full stop, Rowley Regis Corporation. When you write the title, always, case of the name of the case law. Name of the case law, always italics. And if it is the last, then ends with the full stop. If it is the continuation, ends with the comma. But the citation should be Wapi. Citation should be capital letters. What is citation? When it is published, year, in which reporter, and page number. That is called citation. Spelling? Mishimiwa, citation spelling? E. Huh? Citation. The citation should be always in typewriting, always footnote, not endnote. Najwa, what is meant by footnote and what is by endnote? Endnote means moisture. Footnote means near the foot, on the same page, down. Automatically the default will come. Go to the reference, put the thing, then number one, consecutive number should be comes over there, then automatically goes to down and you fill the citation there. Every footnote ends with the full stop, fundamental rule. Every footnote ends with the full stop. What is the synonym for the full stop? What is the synonym for the full stop? Sir, first you tell me what is synonym. Similar word. Synonym means similar word. What is the similar word for the full stop? Sir, nukta. The nukta is not Kingreza, it's the Kiswahili. I told in the class, sir, we don't know what we ate yesterday morning. And you could ask us, when you taught very beginning classes, at the time, what you are speaking, whether you are speaking in English or any Hindi language, it is difficult for us to understand you. After 50 minutes later, we understood that, oh, you spoke in English. Okay. Juliet, Juliana, Juliana. Am I right? So how much percentage? Sauti kubwa, sio kura chakura leo. 50%. Still I have to work hard to make you to understand. I don't know when my student will come, at least 70%. But no one can come to the 100%. No, 100% you can come, because if you clearly watch me, observe me, my movement, my body movement, my lip movement, you can understand what I used. Definitely that can tell you in English. Not exactly what meaning, but you can give a general meaning. So now I told you that after writing the title of the case law, if at the end of it you say full stop, and full stop synonym is period, Period. I told you in the class, but you have forgotten. I told in the class. I know it is the hall number 4 or hall number 3. But anyway, come to the point. And footnote you should commit. And always note the point again. All England reports, King's Bench, Queen's Bench, appeal cases, Times Law Review, Weekly Law Review, which are all in the volumes, because it will be published 4 times in a year, 2 times in a year, but not 1 time in a year. TLR, Tanzania Law Report, it published only once in a year, a volume. And hence, once in a volume, the year will not be kept in square brackets. Once in a volume, 1 year there, it will not be put it in a square bracket, it will be put it in a circular bracket. So the difference of circular bracket and square bracket, especially the year for the citation is concerned, only English law reports which are published in the volumes, and hence we can keep them in the square bracket. Not circular bracket, nor round bracket. So only the people who have the depth knowledge can give such an explanation. You can ask anyone, even your seniors also, why do you keep the square bracket? Why do you keep the circular bracket? Very few people know. I don't think no one can give the answer for that question. And they will definitely ask you, okay, you heard Professor Hussain lecture, that's why you are lecturing us. To keep circular bracket or the round bracket. No one can. It's an open challenge, I'm saying. Very few people knows it, including the Mawalimu. Yes, come to the point. And here KB, King's Bench is there, that's a square bracket. And later on the next is a page number. I am not boasting myself. It is the open fact. It is the open secret. Most of my students are Muallimu Hapa. Okay, now center, you write the title of the case law and italics, followed with the citation on the same line. That is the center of the page, bold letters, but small letters. Beneath subheading, you write the judges who are there. The judge name here, Scott L.J. But B. Hawa case, I don't know who are the judges, let me check it. In B. Hawa cases, B. Hawa Mohammed, only dots, not ellipsis. Ellipsis only tattoo. So, appellant here. Then verses, he wrote in the middle, verses VERSUS verses, like Ali Saif versus respondent. And here they can appeal from the judgment, a decree, order, finding, decision of the High Court of Tanzania at Dar es Salaam, Kimicha J, and dated 2nd day of May. And this is the High Court decision. Judgment of the court, Tanzania at High Court. Yes, dated 2nd May 1981, and it's a PC means matrimonial civil appeal. It's a PC means private complaint, and matrimonial civil appeal number 39 of the 1980 judgment of the court. When you write the judgment of the court, that should be a katikati, all capital letters, no underline. No underline, they made underline. They don't know the rules position. So, now here the judges are Kimicha J, judge, Kimicha. Yes, you can write the Kimicha if you are writing Cheney. Then followed with the what? In my answer, what I say? This is the full case law. Yes, then Scott, comma, L full stop, J full stop. Initials always ends with the full stop. Initials always ends with the dot, full stop. L dot, J dot. And continuation, comma. No continuation, only full stop. Is it clear? Then the left hand side, I told you the gist of the case law. The Cheney we write the gist of the case law in 4 lines. At the most 5 lines, not more than that. Gist of the case law. Number 1, whether this case is appeal case or same. Original jurisdiction case. Original jurisdiction. Directly we can apply it, not from the lower court to here. That should be specifically mentioned in 1 line. So, this was an appeal case from the Supreme Court to the House of Lords. But if we suppose here want to say, this B. Hawa case is a High Court case. So, it's an appeal from the District Court to the High Court. Suppose the Court of Appeal is there, is appeal from the High Court to the Court of Appeal. So, that's a, this is an appeal from the lower court to the present court. And whereby, what happened? Whereby, the plaintiff in this case means, plaintiff means a person who approaches to the court. And plaintiff in this case and sued the employer for negligence. Of course, plaintiff in this case means original case, not appeal case. When you go for the appeal means aggrieved party will go for the appeal. Appeal going means not only the plaintiff will not go, even respondent also can go. Even defendant also can go. Are you following me? Even a defendant can also go. Then a defendant become an appellant and the plaintiff become a respondent there. Is it clear? So in the original case law, the plaintiff in this case sued the employer, and he sued the employer for the negligence, and the employee pleaded. What the defense taken by the defendant side employee? They say voluntary not fit injuria. What it means? What it means? Consent, free consent has given. Voluntary consent is given. Agreed to undergo the repercussions and injury also. Consequences. So, voluntary free consent is given on the part of the plaintiff. Because if you don't give the consent, and you are not going to get the employment. I told you also there are 2 or 3 types of the mines are there, coal mines. One is open cast, you can see the bingu. Another is incline, means you go in the 45 angle degree, chini. Another is a shaft, directly go inside with a cradle down, then you can go walk from inside. So there are 3 types of the mines are there. Open cast, you can see the sky. Shaft, you can go directly chini. Incline, you can go 45 degree angle. A woman cannot work in the underground or shaft or open cast. Woman is not allowed, especially mining industry. Yes, women can be allowed only surface job. A surface job they can be allowed, or they can be allowed to supply the water, chakula, something like that, but not a risk job theirs. So, if the law prohibits to work the woman underground, law will not allow. Only male can. Because the male also know sometimes they are too much hot in chini, and sometimes you don't get the air. Of course you get the air, but hot is more. So they don't wear the clothes, only chupi. They don't wear the clothes, only underwear, shortcuts, and no Jew. Because they go and take the bath, because there are showers are there. When they're too hot, then they go and take the bath, and they will come and again they will carry the coal and put it in the wagons. But nowadays, machine is there. Machine can do at least 100 people work, and he'll put it there. And that is the shovels. And they will work inside. They will take the shovels inside. And when they blast it, the coal will come and the coal will be carried. Why I am giving this thing is, if any person give the consent to work underground, does it mean that he is given the free consent? Answer is no. Because livelihood, chakula. But a person who works underground, his salary is more than the person who is working on the surface. They earn a good amount because they work hard like that. So why I am giving is, merely giving the consent, it doesn't mean that he has given the free consent. So here the volunteer on the part of the plaintiff, the plea failed as the plaintiff did not have the freedom to make the choice because there is no other choice to him. Suppose if I ask you, Juliana, look into my eyes like a bundi. If I give the choice to you, ubabwa, pilau, what do you prefer? Because if I eat pilau, nobody will give the pilau to me. So better not to eat the pilau for one day's sake, because I don't want to spoil my habit. I don't want to spoil my habit. Even a bure, if you eat bure, after sometimes you would like to eat the same pilau. Hence, better not to eat, not to taste. So, Ubabwa, her school of thought. What about your school of thought? If Ubabwa is given and the pilau is given, what do you eat? He wants to use the tumia bongo. Tumia bongo, at least we can have the variety of eating the pilau. You know the taste of it. After all, it is only one life. Let you have the taste of it. And it is not sin to eat the pilau. It is not a kitimoto. Am I right? Am I right? In Islam also kitimoto is prohibited. In Christianity also kitimoto is prohibited. But hapa na mimi naongeza imbichi kitimoto nauza. Ipo hapa. Imbichi na kauka kitimoto ipo hapa. On the way to the kijiweni. So it depends upon the people. Then they can make the choice of it and they can do it. The plea failed because plaintiff did not have the freedom to have a choice. There is no other choice. And hence appeal is allowed. What is the disposition of the case? Appeal is allowed. That means the gist and crux of in 4 lines or 5 lines is given. That is nothing but a head note. But head note having only hyphens, but is there no hyphen, it is like a sentence. 4 sentences, 5 sentences. You are showing the entire case law in 5 lines. The entire case law in the 5 lines. The gist of the case law. So later on, you should have to see the left-hand side fact. Sir, can I say facts? F-A-C-T-S or F-A-C-T? A rule is there. Generally. Kichwa nauma. Tired. Pole sana. Gnamu muindia gumu maneno na pole. So now the question comes. You never write the plural form either in the heading, subheading, side heading. No, try to avoid. Try to avoid to write the plural form either in the heading or subheading and side heading. Because it is not the proper way to write. Can you say law of the children? Did you say law of the children? Then what do you say? Child is a singular form, child is a plural form. Why you are looking at me?
So I spend a lot of time working on social media for my clients. I create a lot of video content